Right.
And we're on a turf field here tonight. There's not going to be any slipping whatsoever, so we're going to see good on good, right?
Well, and it's really two teams that are very similar in the way they want to play. Grandview has an outstanding running back in Henry Ohliner. He averages about 130 or 40 yards a game. Being recruited by some people. He's only a junior. He's a 205 or 10-pound running back.
He does have D1 offers out there.
So, and he's going to haul the mail. But similar, like I said, to Crawford, they do have a second guy, Owen Nugent, who's gained 637 yards. So they do have, another guy. But so that's 2,000 yards between the two of them. And and then on the other hand, you have Crawford, and they kind of have a little bit of a two-headed monster in the running game too, with McMicheal and Dean. And so they're more than capable of, having a big night. So it should be a real good ball game.
And, this is where we see the best of the best, right? You're now getting into the second round of the playoffs, so you're facing a lot tougher competition. How does the N10 stack up here against a team like Grandview Heights? Obviously, Crawford didn't win the N10 this year, but how do other teams, you find anybody familiar with the game here at Grandview Heights?
I think it's very familiar to Cary. Grandview Heights' offensive line may not be quite as big as Cary's, but, it's a team that, like Cary, they want to run the ball first. Their quarterback, when they do have to throw the ball,
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
is
the pride
only
of the
completing
Bobcats,
like 48% of his passes, so he's not
really
really accurate. Himself, he doesn't run the ball much at all. He ran for 88 yards all year. So, so obviously not someone who is going to take off and run the ball a lot. So it should be much like Cary, with the exception of, the offensive line not quite as big. Now, that doesn't mean they're not as good. Maybe they do a lot of pulling. I'm not really sure what kind of offense that Grandview Heights runs. Wasn't able to get any tape on them, so I'm not sure. But we'll know quickly once we get started, but maybe they have those smallish offensive linemen so they can pull them and do a lot of things with them to get them out in space with Ohliner, who is a guy that's got really good speed. Coach Bruner did talk about this is a very fast football team.
Yeah, and that's something that Crawford, you mentioned Cary, teams like Seneca East maybe or a Mohawk. You're not going to see the speed that you're going to see here tonight. We'll come back with more of those thoughts here as the national anthem gets set to play. You listen to high school football here on WBCO.
How can I make my kids...
Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you. From social and emotional well-being to the way the patient relates to their loved ones, we treat your family like our family.
Serving patients and their families wherever they call home, including assisted living facilities and nursing homes. Call 1-800-4NURSES to see if Avita can help administer your plan of custom care.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's go.